Hey everyone, so today I wanted to talk about something that's kind of important to me, and I've been having a little bit of writer's block recently, so while we wait for that to come back, I just think it's a good time to have important discussions like this. So, with the advent of the Switch 2 coming out, I find that it's kind of a lot of money, and it's a lot of money for everything. And there was this one post I saw that talked about how it costs over $300 to clear a game that Nintendo gave for this Switch 2, like as a demo sort of thing. And that's really crazy to me because I think that that shouldn't be the case. Like it's so weird to me. And I think this goes back to a larger discussion is that Nintendo has been like increasingly greedy. So Nintendo used to be one of my favorite companies, and I still love their games and I love talking about them. And I make Zelda videos and all that stuff. But the business practices they've been doing have been weird. I mean, for instance, like the direction of Zelda, for example. Like Zelda is one of those series, like the game series that I love so much. And I have so many good memories with it, and I have a lot of fun every time I play it. But recently, with the new open world approach they've been taking, it's kind of just milking a formula. Like they did it with Breath of the Wild, and now it's continuing on into other games, like Mario Kart. Mario Kart has an open world feature. Like just because one thing works doesn't mean that you have to do it for everything. And I don't know. To me, it just seems really weird that Nintendo would even consider doing that. And look, I get like Nintendo's a company and companies want money. I know, but like listen to people, like listen to your fans because I think that Nintendo's not really like doing that. Instead, they're just kind of becoming way more greedy with all these add-ons and all this other stuff and it's just kind of like I don't know. I don't know how to feel anymore. Especially with like all these new games coming out. Like there's a new Rhythm Heaven, which was my first video, and I still love Rhythm Heaven. But am I gonna buy it? I don't know. I don't know. And I just think that the Switch 2, for all that it has, seems like kind of a waste. You know what I mean? Like, okay, the Switch 2, sure, it has the GameCube thing or whatever, but you have to pay for the extra membership. Which, by the way, I never understood that either, the expansion pack membership, because all you get is N64 and Game Boy Advance games. And I'm like, why? Why would you pay money for that when you just have, you have enough stuff on the first one? But I think it's really weird how a lot of companies are switching their business model to be more like Nintendo. I mean, I literally saw a post the other day saying that a game was going to be costing $80. A sequel was costing $80. And I'm pretty sure that's the Nintendo way. Because Nintendo's starting to charge more for their games. Which also is kind of a scam. Like, I hate that. Why would you charge more for your games that are already pretty expensive? Like, $60 is a lot for a video game. And charging even more is kind of weird. Like, I don't know why you would charge $80 for a game. Like, I get it's for more money, whatever, hardware stuff, but like, that's like, you have to consider the consumer, right? Like, consumers are like average people. Like, $80 is kind of a lot for an average person, especially on a video game. And I don't know. I just feel like Nintendo's making some weird choices. Especially with their games. I mean, I don't understand, but I have a feeling that their games are going to be a lot more corporate and a lot less personal. And I don't know how to like describe this, but I feel like Nintendo games had a certain charm to them a long time ago. Like every time I boot up Wii Sports, for example, Wii Sports still has the charm that it always had. And in my opinion is one of the best demonstrations of how Nintendo games can be charming and cute and fun and all this other stuff. But now Nintendo's going more corporate direction, where all the games are going to kind of be boring and the same. And I don't know, maybe that's just me. I haven't even played the new Mario Kart. I don't know if I'm going to buy the Switch 2, but I just think you should go back to that model, because that was when you had enough fans to do it. Was when you had the charm that people wanted from a game that they wanted to play. So, I don't know. But to be honest, I think that the future for this company, I don't know. I feel like the future for a lot of companies is not going to be very good, because of just like the amount of greed that you have for your consumer. Like, people shouldn't be buying the Switch 2. Because if you buy the Switch 2, you are basically telling Nintendo, hey, I will invest. If you put more money on it, I will invest. Which is not like a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not good. And I just feel like it's not, how do I say? Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. For the price, not worth it. You can get a Steam Deck for around the same price. You can get a Steam Deck for cheaper, actually. But the one that I have is an OLED model. You can get that one for $500. It has way more features, and it can play way more games on it than the Switch 2 probably can. It's probably better than the Switch 2 too, like for hardware and stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Nintendo's kind of crazy right now. But so are a lot of businesses, so I don't really know. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to get my thoughts out there, because it kind of annoys me to no end that Nintendo's still doing like what they're doing. I don't know. It just makes me really like upset. I'm upset because I love Nintendo. Like, I love the games. I love Mario and Zelda and all the IP that they've created, and but I don't know. I feel like the direction they're going is just a darker fate for everyone. Not even just gaming companies, but also like, other things. So I think this is a broader discussion, in my opinion, is like the state of the world. And like, it's almost like we're living in like a second Gilded Age or whatever, which is like the period when like big corporations started taking over, and and people were poor and living in poverty, and like the middle class was disappearing. I feel like we're coming back to that. And it's also because of these big companies. I don't know. Just some food for thought. Anyway, deep discussion aside, I'll be back with another video, probably about something more interesting, because I don't have anything interesting right now. So I will be back with some more ideas. And until then, please subscribe. I appreciate it. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.